What is up, guys? Today we're going to be playing Michael Zombies. I'm going to try to get to round 30 solo after the latest update. The latest update is basically zombies are going to spawn faster and more frequently, so they horde. And I also like this new addition to the main screen with the kind of guide on how to play for new people if you haven't played it yet. So, if you guys do like Michael Zombies videos, please consider dropping a like and subscribing, and let's get right into it. You guys can probably see there's a timer in the top left showing you how long this actually took me. So a lot of this is going to be done in post, so I can speed through a lot of it. So you guys don't have to watch over an hour of me running around doing exactly what I did in the round 15 no power challenge. If you guys haven't seen that, I'd consider checking that out, but I basically do the same thing in this challenge, so if you guys don't want to check it out, that's fine. I'll do it here. And then I will also get Mule kick later in the video, which I'll slow down. So with this new update, there are two main things that I wanted to cover. Mainly just the zombie spawning and how it's now delayed and adjusted for rounds. How the zombies will spawn faster and make that horde, like I said earlier in the video. You guys will probably see this take place in some of the later rounds with a lot of zombies piling up in one spot and it becoming a lot harder than it used to be to kill them. And then the Easter egg song was changed. I mean, I don't know if they could have done anything about that. I did like the original one, but I guess they made it more child safe for Roblox, I guess. I don't know. And then here, again, I'm doing exactly what I did in the no power. I'm just training the zombies as they drop down off that balcony. And one thing I do want to talk about is this shotgun. I did not know how good this shotgun was until I did this. This shotgun I have severely underrated, and you will see me carry this into the later rounds because of how good I think this thing is. It basically one-shot headshots almost everything, and it's just really OP, honestly, especially after it gets pack-a-punched. And then here again, I'm just trying to get points. Doing the same train thing. This is literally all I do for most of the game. And I'll show you the hiding spot that I use. Right there, the detail in this game is insane. The fact that they actually made lighting affect the gun, I think that's cool. And they do it for the fire too, which, I don't know, that's just insane to me. I could never do something like that. And as you guys can see, if you watch the no power, that would have taken a lot longer, but now after this update, it is really quick. They all spawn pretty quickly through the first 15 rounds. And before I pull the power, usually I want to get about 20k points. 20k points is mainly just for buying the perks once you turn the power on. So as you see here, I'm just running around. I'm gonna go grab all the perks, and then I'm also gonna go and set up the teleporters, because you're gonna want to pack a punch of weapons. There's no way around it. If you want to go far in this game, you need to pack a punch. So I got all 3 of them with 1 zombie left, which you don't have to do, but I just find it far easier to do than anything else. Because if you don't do this, then sometimes you'll get mobbed and you'll end up dying. Otherwise, with one zombie, it's really hard to die to that, especially after you buy Jug. At this point, I kind of decided to farm points and try to get the friend grenades, so that way I can actually unlock the Mule Kick. And I'm basically just running back to the box after I try to get some points. And I just keep rolling to try and get that Mule Kick or Ray Gun. Either way, just trying to look for a better gun and the friend grenades so I can unlock that Mule Kick like I said earlier. And of course, Michael comes to ruin my day as I go run around the map trying to get to the box again. And finally, so right after getting them, you're basically just want to go to the room right here, throw one into the fire, and wait. And you'll hear this message. And then that is the first spot. So there are going to be 5 of them scattered around the map. As the second. I believe this is the most efficient way to do it as well. I don't know how many other ways there are to do this, but I feel like this is the most efficient way. Sometimes you can leave that last zombie. I don't know. I really wasn't feeling it. I just kind of wanted to get through these rounds. As you can see, I'm already almost 22 minutes in. Like it had been going on for a while. And like I said, this shotgun is broken. It one-shot body shots. I absolutely love it. At least at round 14, it's one-shot body shotting, which that is definitely really good. So I did get a little bit distracted here trying to rack up points. But finally, we go to the final one. Another message. And then, gonna get the Mule Kick. Now that I had gotten Mule Kick, goal is to get a ray gun and pack a punch that, since I'd mainly use it for dogs, but also if they just hoard too hard, the ray gun's still pretty good. And I had not been getting any luck this game with getting ray guns or anything, so I was just, at this point now, I didn't want to be here. This is one of the worst spots, in my opinion. The only place that's worse is probably Pack-a-Punch or just running around in the open. So this was definitely not something I wanted to do. The place I had planned to be camping is significantly better. Instead, I'm in an even worse spot now because Michael screwed me again. So basically this was not going to plan. I did not know how this was going to go. But again, this shotgun is amazing, so I was kind of able to fight them off. And I love the STG. The STG is great. Never use the M1 Grand. M1 Grand is terrible. Does not do enough damage. It does not have enough ammo. You will die if you try to use the M1 Grand. Do not use it. And then I finally get Ray Gun. And proceed to do this while I go to Pack-a-Punch it. And now I can finally go to the spot that I will spend the rest of the game at if I can. The best camping spot on the map. So this image that will pop up on the screen right here is exactly why I think this spot is the best, because there's literally only one way that the zombies can come and get you. All you need is just to have enough ammo to be able to stop them. Unfortunately, at solos, it gets kind of difficult in later rounds, but it's a lot better than any other spot that I can think of, so that's why I spent my time here. And basically for the rest of this video now, I'm just gonna stay at this spot, trying to fight off zombies, which goes on for, I think, about an hour and 20 minutes, which, this is just a long time sitting here. One of the reasons I do like the STG though, for this map, or this hiding spot in particular, is that you can buy STG ammo on the wall really close to where you are. So if something does go wrong, you can just throw a friend grenade. All the zombies will go there. You just gotta worry about dogs, and you can go buy that ammo if you need it. So at this point, it's just a lot of waiting. You just spend a lot of time running back and forth, picking up max ammos. I don't know how he got stuck there. I'm pretty sure that got fixed. I also don't know why I bought the quick revive. I think I just got bored of running around. So if you do this with more people, you could easily make it to round 100 if you really wanted to. Especially if you have this shotgun, because it's a one-shot headshot through like every single round, I believe, at least as far as I got. So if you just have like 2-3 people with a shotgun like that, you really just don't have to worry, because then someone will always have some ammo and can just shoot. Dog rounds are so easy. It's actually insane how bad the dogs are. Just use ray gun on them. They're one shot. And then at this point, you really don't have to worry. I think I get over 100k points at the end of this, but you just kind of wait for zombies to walk up onto the bridge. Headshot them. It's just a pretty long process of just kind of sitting here. Well, that's one of the main reasons I didn't record this live, is because I would have just been sitting here for a long time. I believe the current world record, or what they have in the Discord, is like 70 something. So if you do want to try to break that record, just prepare like 6 hours, because that is insane. especially since rounds get longer. It takes me almost an hour to get to 30, so it's not going to get any quicker than that. I was definitely a little too ballsy when I was doing this, especially since I was solo. If you have two, maybe even two people, you could probably get twice as far as I got, maybe even 3 times as far, who knows. All I know is I just needed like one other person to have a gun, so I could just reload sometimes. Or if I ran out of ammo, that they could fight. Especially since I think this gun is like somewhat comparable to the trench shotgun. So if you both had like a trench shotgun, pack-a-punched, I'm pretty sure everything would work almost as well as this did for me solo. And that hoarding, where they all came, I think it was like 12 zombies all at one time. That kind of screwed me, but with another person, that definitely would be a little bit easier. And when you're on that balcony, sometimes the dogs will get stuck underneath you, so it's just less dogs you have to worry about until later on in the round. As you can see at this point, points really just aren't an issue. There's the dog getting stuck again. I don't know why it happens. I'm sure they'll fix it at some point. The developers have been pretty good at fixing a lot of the patches or bugs or whatever that need to be patched. They also plan on making a new map, which I think that's pretty cool. We'll have this map, another map. I don't know how many maps they plan on adding, but I do like the idea of other maps besides just this one. And here we are. Round 35. Almost an hour and 15 minutes in. I'm playing way too risky here. I don't know why. Honestly, I probably should have died earlier since I was doing stuff like this. Dog rounds. Way too easy. that's where they start hoarding more. Once you get past, I think about round 35, they definitely start to really hoard up. So if you guys did like the video, please consider dropping a like and subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.